Hello world, it's Bird'llPray5 and welcome back to another episode of Besiege, the game of medieval engineering, problem solving, and total destruction. I was exhausted. It was a long night for Bird'llPray. After that thunderbolt, actually it wasn't the bolt, it was the sound, really rattled me yesterday, even after I uploaded it as a joke. I think I have some PTSD, and I have some PTSD from legit stuff in my life, but certainly a very minor but serious, right on the fringe of it being serious complication from that. It took a toll. Cinnabon Bunny is first. Welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. Yes, you are first, my friend. And I've been sending Sister O'Prey copies of your bunny videos, because Sister O'Prey is a big fan of bunnies. She's had bunnies. Well, actually, as kids, we both had bunnies. My grandfather thought that, hey, for Easter, let's get the grandkids rabbits. It wasn't the best plan of all time. We ended up actually releasing them in the country, and I know that's what everybody tells the kids. Oh, we're going to go release them in the country. No, we actually did release them in the country. We were there. We had a house in the country. We released them. But then, despite my grandfather setting up a house, actually the house that they used to have in his backyard, he set it up under a big tree near the house. I don't think they ever came back again. I have no idea what happened to them. But then Sister O'Prey ended up getting more bunnies. At one point she had 2 rabbits as pets in high school and college, or late college, I guess, or late high school. So yeah, she has a fondness for bunnies. So she's been seeing your bunnies, Cinnabon, and she loves them. John Araki says, Qapla, John Araki. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello and Qapla. Hello and Qapla, not Ryan Johnson. Life with Matthew says, Qapla, Joe, let's break stuff. Well, Life with Matthew. I've been breaking stuff all morning in Space Engineers, and I have the video recorded. I have not yet put it up. I will probably put it up on the alternate channel, Bird'llPray5X, for later this afternoon. But let's just say we had a maiden flight of the SOB, that's the ship of Bird Jefferson. It is a Bird of Prey class vessel. It flew after I added some last minute additional thrusters. We made it to the top of Bird Butte. We actually made it up there. We landed. However, coming back in for landing at the base on the desert floor, there were some options. There were some problems. We skimmed the canyon walls a bit. We lost a few thrusters. We came very, very close to losing our nuclear reactor, and we ended up crashing. I got it though back to the launch pad with just adding a few more thrusters, some batteries, and some last minute repairs. I left well enough alone, and I left the ship on the launch pad, on the testing pad. I'll have to try some more working on it. Apparently a nuclear reactor was not enough to power all the thrusters. I might have just too many thrusters. We'll have to see. But yeah, I've been breaking things all morning. This is actually to purposely destroy things. Josh Street says, down with the evil would-be God dictator Kuroga. Come on, Josh Street, we're all friends here. John the former peasant says, hi. Hello, John. Josh Street says, all hail true rulers of Kuroga, Sassy and Mom O'Prey. Well, that's fine. Not Ryan Johnson says, Turkestan must fall. Cinnabon says, cool, thank you. You are welcome. Josh Reed says, bird, true and bird. Why didn't you have rabbit? No, rabbits too. John the Four Pheasant says, coyotes happen. Sorry to increase your PTSD. We never really saw coyotes near that house. There's other animals for sure, but not coyotes. Rambling Canuck says, hello, bird and all. Welcome, Rambling Canuck. Josh Street says, bird, why is Space Engineer server down? Bird broke it. Is it down? It was working for me an hour and a half ago, and I started taking a nap. Life with Matthew, hey, be gentle with those reactors. Uranium is hard to find. Yeah, well, don't worry. I put only a small amount of uranium in the reactor. But I would have thought a small reactor, you know, would have given me all the possible power I could have needed. But apparently not. I had to supplement it with battery power. John the Four Peasant says, just as long as there's isn't a Bird o' Prey 5XXX channel, I can sleep soundly. Don't worry, John. I don't think that's coming. But you know what? No promises. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I'm here. Let the mayhem begin. Okay, Wes. Because you're here, we are ready to start. Last time we conquered the peculiar clearing, and we are here to the Martyr Knights. Now, if we guys remember, we have to kill 90% of these guys, and we've already tried this twice, I believe, but I am certain we're going to get it this time. Just to rehash, we've already tried the Borg Cube, the fan favorite Borg Cube, but to be honest, it doesn't even get half of them. These are, I don't know, they must have turned up the angriness in the game, because these guys make quick work of the cube, and then we burn, and yeah, so the cube, as cool as it looks, is clearly not the answer for this round. I mean, at this point, I've already lost all control. It's just it's not gonna. It's no good. So what I was thinking, or what I've called hunter killers, okay? And I don't remember what they were called on the Star Trek TNG episode, but I'm thinking of the Star Trek episode where they land on they go to a planet, and there's a weapon system still online trying to sell them some weapons from a war, and Picard has to Crusher breaks her bone or something, and Picard has to outsmart the salesman, and Picard showing true genius bests the system when he agrees to buy the equipment, and then they can shut down the simulation without the Enterprise or anyone else being killed. So let me open. I did a little work on this stuff. Here. I did some work on this stuff outside the game. We have two models of hunter killers. One's got a sizable drill that we've reinforced with bracing, and we've got 3 vacuums. And no pun with the vacuums, just vacuums that actually provide a significant amount of movement, of thrust to get them around. And then the smaller version has a spike and a circular saw, and I believe I've got these both turned up to, I don't have them even turned up to max. Let's turn these speeds up to max, and let's see. I think it is possible you will see the damage that just 2 of these do. Do we have... Yes, okay, we have the max power for the vacuums is turned up. So we're going to see what this does. And in just a second, you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised. Rambling Canuck says, hey, Bird of Prey 5, your analytics breakdown between 2 mine are all messed up, and my live stream, it shows no views and 4 comments. Are your analytics broken? 2 of mine are all messed up on my live stream. It shows no views and 4 comments. Lol. Well, that is weird. I haven't noticed. I have noticed the live streams have not had, it's been lower on the views than I've had in a while. But I just taken it to, the slow summer, the slow summertime. I mean, even on Facebook, my old employers, somebody set up a reunion for this weekend, and not almost, but tons of people all RSVP'd, all replied saying they couldn't make it this weekend. They were on vacation and away, and just a surprising number of people aren't around this week. So, it couldn't be that I suck. So that had to be the reason that the numbers were low. Although it's possible YouTube is not counting the numbers. It'll be a while. We'll see. But no, I haven't noticed anything totally broken like that, Rambling Canuck. John Aragi says generic AOC reference. Understood. John Street says Birdo Prey did Big Bertha work. No, Josh Street, Big Bertha also did not work. I will, let's show you what happens with Big Bertha. This way you guys at least you see what happens. This, of course, is Big Bertha, and she unleashes her minions of these drills. Now, she's gotten close. Don't get me wrong. But the problem, I think, is that these guys cluster. They get into clusters, and if the drill doesn't hit the cluster's safe. And even if the drill hits the cluster, it might take one guy, and there it just hit one on the right, but it knocked him down. It didn't kill him. I think these guys have a little bit more armor than we're used to in previous. Actually, look at that. Now, I say that, but I mean, it's still driving. We're actually killing a. We're past 60%. I mean, that's still a long way to go, but it's not terrible. There is a half a shot, I suppose, this would work. I mean, wouldn't that be... Well, now it set us on fire. Now it set us on fire. So, I imagine that that's about to be it. Actually, Big Bertha did a lot better than I expected. You know what? It is possible if we just let it sit here. Maybe those drills would randomly kill. Now, wow, we're up to 90%. Maybe I will just let this be, and we won't use our hunter killers at all. I mean, I will take the win if it gives it to me. I will totally take the win. If this piece hits... Where are the bad guys, though? Where are the 5% still alive? We got one guy over here. Oh, there they are. There they are. It's got no way. I have no control. No control. Oh, I do. I can shoot flame. Some of them have flame, but they're not near anybody. You know, this was pretty close, I gotta say. If we fail, we might just try Big Bertha again. We'll let it run while I read more comments. Life with Matthew says the Arsenal of Freedom is the episode name. Thank you, Life with Matthew. That is the Hunter Killer episode. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I've been a bit burnt out. I have not been on the server much this week. That's okay, Wes. I understand. I honestly kind of hate the game now. I still play it, especially now that I'm actually getting to the point where I'm building my own ships. But man, does that game waste so much time. So much time. It's hours I don't have. And I just spend it and I get annoyed. It gets me angry. Right? Trump was talking about violent video games. It's not Call of Duty that gets me angry. It's Space Engineers. Because, we've got a drill over here killing some people. Come on, if you just kill a couple more, we'll be good. Anyway, as I was saying, violent video games aren't the problem. Space Engineers is the problem, because you build for hours, and then you crash, and I get angry, and this makes me much more angry than Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto 5 ever did. Yet I'm still playing it. I'm hooked. I am hooked. I'll be honest. It was a slow start to Space Engineers, but it has hooked me. Nefarious bastard that it is. Staten Island. Hello. You're not the alert system with Visa and MasterCard. Shut up. I don't know. We're really close. I'm just going to let this run. Live with Matthews is Wesley Crusher. Space Engineers is a ton of fun, but losing a ship that took all week to make burns you out in a snap. Absolutely. I mean, I didn't take a week. I only took a day, and so annoying, so quick, so much lost so quickly, especially over something stupid, and then you die because of lag. Like, you're just flying around, and all of a sudden, I zoom into a mountain that wasn't even in front of me a second ago. Excuse me. Wasn't even in front of me, and I get pissed as all hell. Yeah, and it really pisses you off when you lose a ship or yourself, your own life, because of something that's not your fault. And believe me, there's plenty of those reasons in Space Engineers. Daniel's Hot Topics says, Third Like, hi Bird of Prey, what's up? Not much, Daniel's Hot Topics. We're talking about Space Engineers but playing Besiege. Nicole Malo says, can't stay long. Got a Wii drive to work, then a job. Took out a pirate ship by myself. How? Tumbled under near it, popped up. Well, when I found a safe spot and a grinder time. Lol. Very cool, Nicole. She's talking about space pirates. Apparently, if you go into space, in Space Engineers, you have to worry about not only the dirty Turdistanis, but also space pirates. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. I hope Hugh Jackman comes by to play Wolverine. Do you think it will happen? I don't know. I'll be honest. Daniel's Hot Topics. I like X-Men. I probably will watch a Wolverine movie in the future. But I honestly, I just don't care that much. It's not something I would go to the theater to see. Whether I could go to the theater or not, it's something I would see on DVD or something later on. DVD. I think this is 2002. Now, Blu-ray or digital. Mercer Creates, is that show Under the Dome any good? First season was okay. Second and third season, you know, it was acceptable television. It's certainly not a great work of fiction by any means. But if you just need something to watch because it's a rainy day, you could do worse. You could do better. I watched Ascension recently this week. Ascension was a 6-episode miniseries from 2014 that's on Netflix now. It originally was on Sci-Fi Channel. I'd never seen it, never even heard of it. 5 of the 6 episodes of Ascension were great. I really, really enjoyed it. The last episode was a bit lackluster. Honestly, I fell asleep. I fell asleep during the last episode. I have to watch it again, but it wasn't enough to keep me awake. Mom O'Prey watched it, and she said she doesn't understand the ending at all. So I'll watch it again, but be aware if you do watch Ascension, the first 5 episodes will keep you interested, which is good. But then the last one, I don't know that it's Game of Thrones quality ruination of the series, but it's not. I don't think it's what I was hoping to see. Live with Matthew, I came back Earthside to figure out how to automate mining so we can have more fun building. Very cool, Live with Matthew. I did see that you had moved in and actually took my instructions about choosing a bunk and putting up your own box. So I thank you for that. Yeah, I haven't seen Commander Shutter. Wesley is left Karoga, I believe. I don't know if it's official yet, but he's basically out. So it's you, me, Admiral Saval, and if Commander Shutter ever comes back, him for now. Multi-Gunman says, hey Bird, how's it going? Not bad, Multi-Gunman. Now that I'm a bit recovered from that thunderbolt from hell yesterday. Josh Street Bird, that's all you have is hours to kill. Actually, Josh Street, I am surprisingly busy. And I do not like wasting time in Space Engineers. I really don't. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I would help you if I see you on. I will even mine the resources for you. Wesley, you don't need to mine for me. Mining is the one thing I can kind of do. Although I would like to build a mining vessel. It's like I feel like there's some trick I'm missing. Like, I don't know, is there a way to see how much a vehicle weighs? To know how many thrusters it needs? I mean, I'm just doing it by guessing and what looks good. I also apparently didn't know that there's a limit to how many thrusters you could use at one time with a reactor. I figured a reactor was just so much more powerful than a battery. And it seems like perhaps a reactor is only twice as powerful as a battery in terms of power you can get at any given second. John Araki says, gotta answer the phone. Ahoy, ahoy. Yes. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, it takes a while to learn how to make ships in a gravity area, and atmosphere is hard. Well, thank you, Wes. You make me feel that I'm not stupid. Wesley says, I'm having deja vu. Did you say all that before? Well, yesterday I did make a ship that crashed as well, but this ship lasted longer. Nicole says, the Under the Dome was good to watch. What I have seen in the book is even better. Nicole says, rainy day, you got Bird on YouTube. Space Engineer, 694 DVDs. So not hurting for something to look at or even a nap. Rainy days are fun days. Mirza says, I was watching Night Terrors TNG. Gloriously lame and perfect to watch. Nicole says, in Space Engineers, I mine a lot. Well, must dash tash. Ta, be back later. Take care, Nicole. And Wexley, Crusher, XZWF. Wesley might have had to kill a bug or something on the keyboard. Josh reads his bird. Watching your mob family put concrete shoes on your enemies doesn't count as being busy. And B says some of those soldiers are stuck. And Mirza says, I love just being on the ship, you know. That's why I watched the Orville. Well, that's very cool. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, there's a way to see how much ship you weighs. Well, that's cool. That I need to find out. And Mamo Prey comes on. Hello all. Please hit the like button. Thank you. And thank you, Mamo Prey. So look at this. We are like 99% of the way complete with this level with what I've called Big Bertha. Which means if we tried it again, we might well make it. But let's just go to the hunter killers. And now that I've already wasted so much time, instead of using 2 hunter killers, let's use the 15 or 20 hunter killers that I cloned. Most of them are the big ones, although we did keep the one small one. Now, did I increase the killing power? I mean speed of these drills? No, a lot of these drills are still on 1. Let's increase some of them to 2. I don't know if it's be better or worse on 2, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So basically, I'm gonna hit spacebar. These things are all gonna fall down, and then what I've noticed is because it's a vacuum, you've kind of get like the effect where they all kind of just turn into a black hole. Like they all just suck in together, and it's kind of almost like and not a black hole obviously because you can see it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, it just sucks in the Turdistanis right to their deaths. So it's good fun. So we have to press Y to start the vacuum. Here we go. And it's going to start pulling in the guys. It's just a bloodbath. I mean, there's definitely something kind of magical about watching this. It feels like we're dealing with a gravity. Let's look at that. Look at that. Look at it. And then here's what I do. I hit Y so they spread out. And then I hit Y again so they turn back on and they move. Yeah, now hopefully we can get to some new guys. We gotta... Yeah. Okay, we're hitting Y again. Let them separate. Let them jump around. Come on, get some new people. Get some new people. We'll turn it back on. There you go. There you go. Sucking in. Sucking in. Come on, we just need a little bit more. We just need oh so few more. Come on. They're being tossed around. Okay, hitting Y again. This should be, hopefully, the last time. We can get a few more guys to come a little closer. Come on, come on. Just go a little forward. Yes, yes, if you can get those last 4 or 5 guys, suck them on in. We need maybe 2 more deaths. 2 more deaths. See, I mean, this is where we were with Big Bertha, but Big Bertha, we're getting so close. There it is. There it is. Zone conquered. B. Never underestimate the power of vacuums and spikes combined. I love it. I love it. Very cool. Mercer says Star Wars is like watching a train wreck in slow motion. It's bleeding fans. And Mercer creates in Galaxy Edge is a huge sham. Bird, did you see the new DS9 doc? Yes, Mercer. Almost every live stream I go on about the DS9 doc. I saw it 2 months ago when it was released to Brackers early. And I've been telling people to buy it. I've seen it a number of times. Did you see it? And for anyone who hasn't seen it, get to Amazon and see it. It's good. Now you have to buy it. You can't just watch it for free on Amazon. That's not an option. But John Street says there are Kurogans. They're not Kurogans. B says that's a proper blender. Wesley's a bird of prey. One of the things I noticed on the server is slot of players seem new to the game and there's not enough knowledgeable players helping the new player. Well, Wes, I guess we just have to learn things for ourselves. John Street says, Bird, you know firsthand that power. I do. And then know the power of the vacuum. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I'm guilty of not teaching new players the ropes. Wesley, you shouldn't have to teach the new players. I mean, we all know how to use YouTube. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of space engineers videos on YouTube that I'm sure can show us how to do everything. Not to mention the forums, the text posts, the Steam posts. Like this morning, I couldn't figure out why I had uranium in the cargo container, but the damn small reactor wasn't automatically pulling the uranium out of the cargo container. And finally I read that said just put the uranium directly into the small reactor. So when I did that, because the small reactor only has one hatch, so I had to grind it down. I had to grind it down, reorient it, and then put it back. Then I put the uranium directly in the small reactor, and it worked. But like little things like that I just didn't know. I assumed it would pull it from the cargo container if it needed it. I guess that was my... Maybe the conveyor... Maybe you need a conveyor before it pulls. I still don't even understand the basics of how conveyor systems work. I assumed you could just put something connected to a cargo container as long as the hatches line up that it would pull it out. But apparently that's not how it works. So let's go on to the next level. What goodie is in the store for us? Steal 3 pieces of gold ore. Well, I can tell you this is not a hunter-killer level. Let's see, where is the gold? Where is that gold? Is there a rainbow? Is it at the edge of the rainbow? We got one. I see we got one. Okay, we got 1 piece of gold. Where's the rest? Where's that gold? Where's that gold? Come on. Where's the gold? Show me the gold! Where's the gold? Come out, come out, come out, wherever you are, gold. There's no other gold. Is that one thing? 3... I mean... Where would the gold be? Maybe their 2 pieces are under that piece? I mean, this is a big level for... Well, I guess we're going to try and get that 1 piece. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe there's gold in this tower? I bet there's gold in this tower. Okay, so let's see. Let's clear this. And I think we have something. We had something that picked things up before. I think we could work with that rather than building from scratch. It was a picker, a class 2 picker, I think I called it. Oh, class 1 grabber, there it is. Class 1 grabber. The class 2 picker must be something else. I don't know why I called it a class 1 grabber. God only knows. But let's see. How does this even work? Okay, so M brings that down. So... oh, okay. Well, we've got... I can see... This must have been an early model because the wheels don't return. They're not far enough away. And this thing falls down. So let's make some adjustments to our class 1 grabber. It can certainly use an upgrade. Okay. Let's first of all take these wheels off. We're gonna have to make this just the slightest bit thicker, longer, so these wheels don't get in the way of each other. Okay. No, not that one. Not that one. Okay. So we just need to go one more brick out, and then we will re-brace this. There we go. Keep this nice and strong. Okay, I probably should have put this piece on first. Also, I probably could have used what's that called? Suspension blocks, but I don't know. I don't even know why these are so heavily enforced. There's doesn't seem to be any bad guys on this level, but I guess we enforced it before, so we'll enforce it again. Okay. We need to put on steering hinges again. We need to set them. We need to set all the steering hinges to auto return so that steering isn't a problem. That's not a hinge. That's a hinge. Okay. Power wheels. Not the power wheels that you drive as a kid, mind you. But these wheels. Okay. Nope. Okay, we gotta reverse. Big wheels. No, power wheels. Weren't those the ones like the powered little Jeeps and stuff that kids drive? I thought power wheels was something. Anyway, yeah, okay, so that works. Of course, we still have a problem with this thing falling down. And we have a problem with this whole thing coming over, so let's do this. We don't want this to come backwards, but that would lock it in, so we don't want to do that. So we will do this. And let's Let's brace it as well. Of course. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. And what else can we do? Oh! I got an idea. I've got an idea. We could put a wheel here. That would stop it from coming far back. Oh, perfect. Look, even when we go, it doesn't stay, because... Okay, cool. Well. Well, it's close enough. It is close enough, and let us just do... what can we do? We'll give this thing a little bit of a tail. A little bit of a tail. And hopefully that stops it from falling over backwards too much. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, cool. So let's see now. Let's see. Mercer Creates says, "Damn it, Jim, what the hell is the matter with you? Other people have birthdays, why are you treating yours like a funeral?" Yes, classic Dr. McCoy from the movies. Star Trek II, I believe, yes. Opening scenes of Star Trek II. Cinnabon Bunny says it will also autofill, but you need a battery to get started. Ah! That makes sense, Cinnabon. That makes total sense. How is a reactor supposed to put its own power in if it has no power? Genius, Cinnabon, genius. You see, I know Wesley explained it, and I know I found answers online, but nobody just explained it that way. Like, hey, idiot, if it doesn't have any power, it can't power itself the first time. You need a battery. I appreciate that, Cinnabon. Yes, that. Now I feel much better as to why it needs to work. See, it's not only finding the answer of how it works, it is so much better to understand why you need to do it, and then it helps make the rest of the game make more sense. Wesley says, "Bird of Prey, we all know how to use YouTube, don't we? I'm not sure we do." Well, if you guys found me. Sci-Fi Guy just here to leave a like. Have a good day. Oh, well, Sci-Fi Guy, thank you for the like, but hang around a little. Wesley says, Class 1 ass. No, it's not an ass grabber. Wesley says there's only 2 likes. Why? Richie Poole says, "Oh my God, what the hell is that thing?" Richie Poole, this is your classic Class 1 grabber from Kuroga Tech. We got to steal some gold. We got to steal some gold. So let's try it. Just stealing some gold here. I'm assuming nobody's going to get mad. There we go. We're bringing that down. That's about right. Perfect! Damn, it couldn't have been a better. Could not have been better. I just hope it doesn't break off. This is handling well. It's handling well. Okay. Now, how do I drop this? How do I drop this? V. Cool. But now where's the gold? Where's the rest of the gold? Ah. Do you bring the gold up? Are you, like, what are you? You're moving. Bring me some gold. I am just hitting into things because I don't know what else to do. Let's bring this thing back up so it's not wildly going around. I'm sure that black. Ooh. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. So apparently we've got. Well, is there any gold in that tower? Is there any gold in that tower? Is that gold or is that just wood? It's wood. Where's the gold? Where's the gold? Okay, we're saving our class 1 grabber because we did make major improvements to it. But I don't think we can use it right now. We need to find the gold. So let's bring out the board cube. Let's bring out the board cube because I think we need to do some destruction here before we're gonna find the gold. Really? You're not... Ah, there was gold! Okay, so gold nugget number 2 is right there. So we need something to destroy. Gold nugget number 1. And I should have known not to go there because I just did that before. But let's see, it's gold nugget number 2, number 3, anywhere to be seen. Gold nuggets 1 and 2. So 3 is, maybe 3 is over here somewhere. I'm really confused. There's not a lot of places it could be hiding. Huh. Okay, we'll redo the level. So 3... Wait, did it just come out of this rock? I don't understand that. Let's try that again. Yeah, that rock just disappears. Okay, so if that rock just disappears, then maybe this other rock disappears and it's hiding gold? Come on, gold. No gold. No gold! Where is it? Where's the gold? What rock is hiding the gold? Let's burn it. Let's burn this thing down. Okay. I don't see any other gold. Will the tree have gold? I don't think so. I don't think so. I know this is thrilling YouTube video. Where's the gold? They hid the gold in the rocks. Come on, big money, big money. No. No big money. No big money. Big money, big money. Oh, all of these rocks. All of these rocks come apart. Oh, that's... Oh, man, that's gonna mean a lot of... Huh. We're gonna need not a class 1 grabber. We're gonna need a class... There's a third... I wonder if there's gold. There's 2. There's gold all throughout these hills. Ah, I see. I see, said the blind man to the deaf man. As I think my 5th grade teacher used to say quite often. Huh. Then we don't need a grabber. Well, we do. But we need a grabber / driller combination. Anti-trekker's here. Who else? Who else is here? Let's see. Josh Reed says, what's up with Kurogans and having Klingons? Well, Kurogans are big fans of Klingons, Josh Reed. Bird, we didn't find you. You found us on other channels. Well, sort of. But you came here. Anti-Trigger says, oh, look, it's the Kurogan dictator coming out of hiding for a moment. Too bad he won't face us. Anti-Trigger, I actually recorded a Space Engineers video while you guys were talking online this morning. I have yet to upload it, though. But don't worry, I will this afternoon on the Birdo Prey 5X channel. Wesley says, pow, pow, power wheels, Jeep for kids. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Richie Poole says, Bird is inciting people to grab her again. Grab who? There was no there was no talkable person. You brought a woman into this, not me. Josh Street says, Anti-Tracker Bird is stealing Turtistani gold. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, everyone is a little Kurogan kid should have a Power Wheels Jeep. Absolutely. Anti-Tracker says, no worries, Josh, we have plenty. B says, a Class 2 grabber. Wesley says, oh no, Anti-Tracker is here to steal Kurogan's secrets. Not Ryan Johnson says, boom, well, that's not good. Me, yes, Bird of Prey 5. The multi-gunman says, Kurogans are obsessed with gold. No, it's Turtistan. I heard a noise. I don't think it's the car. Josh Reed says, the rock on the right, Bird. The rock on the right. Well, it seems like all the rocks have it. Let me just check the cameras. No, there's nothing going on out there. Nothing going on. Wesley says, Anti-Tracker Bird of Prey, I have an idea for an event on the server. I have a saved map of a Federation defending from a Borg cube. Who wants to play as the Federation ships fighting a Borg cube? If it's a truly powered Borg cube, I don't care. I'll fight either side, whichever. Josh Reed says, not only whammies. No, only whammies. And the Trigger says, I will be the Borg. Lol, well then, there you go. Given the choice between being the Honorable Federation and the Borg, Anti-Tracker calls the Borg. How interesting. And he calls me evil. Multi-Gunman says, I always come down for destruction with Kurogans. We are very violent people. It always comes down to destruction. Wesley says, this is how Bird used to drive his Jeep. Just running into things because nothing better to do. Yeah. Sometimes, Wes. Sometimes. Wesley says, no, Anti-Trigger Bird will be the cube or I will. Oh, man. Richie Poole says, now he's encouraging people to drill her. What kind of channel is this? Anyway, Wesley says, Anti-Tracker, it's super slow, so it'd be good for Bird. Multi-Gunman says, you need a Jeep to get that gold. It's the official off-vehicle road of Kuroga after all. That is true. And Wesley says, Richie Poole, this is a dirty channel. Don't you know by its name? Don't you know this by now? And Wesley has to get back to work. Okay, Wes, enjoy your day at work. Thanks for stopping by. So let's make changes to our Class 1 grabber. Sassy is looking. Mamo Prey is going outside. Let's see if we can just put a couple of drills on this class 1 grabber. We might be able to get away without making serious changes. Although, like, I feel like that's going to damage it. Yeah. Yeah, it won't go down far enough because the drills are in the way, of course. If we put the drills on the outside, then I suspect the wheels are going to get in the way. Like if we make a sharp turn. Oh, no, it actually works. It actually works. Okay, so let's try this. Well, let's try this. We got gold there. Now, he said the rock on the right. Is there gold in there? No. No, but maybe in here. There's no point in even grabbing the gold until we know where it is. That's my guess. We'll waste our time. Wait, what is that? Is that a bomb? Is that a bomb? Or is that just a pine cone? It's coming close. Ah, shit, we lost our grabber. So I guess at this point it doesn't matter if it is a bomb. We better find that out now. And there is gold. Okay. There is gold. So if we had our grabbing head, we'd be all set. Okay, so what do we need to do to keep the grabber on? Let us brace it. Let's brace it. I don't know. Oh, that's suspension. That's not what we want. Blocks. Brace. I don't know if it would help, but I don't think it would hurt. Okay. Okay. And let's bring it in so it's not going all over the place. Okay, we got some gold there, and we've got gold in that cup, in that. Okay. Oh, cool. We got 2 pieces here. Okay, so let's start grabbing. Let's start grabbing. Huh. If I could have put a way to shut off the drills when we were done with them, but I don't think it's super necessary. Okay. Perfect. Booyah. Come on back. Come on back. There we go. There we go. This hopefully this was the hardest one. Steering is a bit hard, I'm going to be honest. Steering is surprisingly difficult. I think it's because of those drills. Okay. Piece 1 is in. Let's bring this on back. Very cool. Yeah, it's still in. It's still in. Let's go here for the second hardest piece. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Nope, missed. We got a miss. We got a miss. There we go. Perfect. Come on back. Come on back. There we go. There we go. Huh. That hit it. Ah, shit! I went the wrong direction. Thank you so much, Joseph. Joseph for the €2 super chat says better late than never, just like the period. Thank you, Joseph. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Hector's in the house. Says hi, Pajaracos. Oh, and you got mourn, Joseph. You got a mourn for the super chat. Thank you. And Hector, hi, Pajaracos. Someday I'll have to look that up. Multi-Gunman says, put a Ferengi behind the wheel of that machine, Bird. You'll have all the gold in 30 seconds flat. Multi-Gunman says, I tried watching DS9 documentary last night, but I can't find my Blu-ray player, and the DVD player on my laptop won't play the DVD. You'll have to reenact the documentary for me, Bird. You know, Multi-Gunman, I'm really thinking that I'm going to do like a live watch of the documentary, like I do the episodes. But I wanted to give people a chance to watch it. That said, do yourself a favor and do not watch the DVD version. The HD from the Blu-ray is going to make it all that much more better. I mean, one of the reasons this took so long was because of how long it took them to get the HD footage, the footage upscaled to HD. Actually, it wasn't even upscaled. It was shot. It was shot in 35mm film, so it was actually shot in widescreen. Okay, widescreen is how they shot DS9, but it aired in 4:3 on VH, television standard, which was far less quality than was available. So it looks really good in HD. Even better, I would say, than TNG looks in HD. And unfortunately, we only get maybe 15 or 20 minutes of HD footage, but it is worth it. So go ahead. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? So go ahead and find your Blu-ray, or if need be, buy it on a digital streaming like Amazon, or rent it on Amazon since you already bought a copy, and you can watch it in HD streaming.
Birdies. Hello, birdies.
Hello, birdies. What are you talking about? Pajalacos says means hot. Well, hello, birdies. Thank you, Mamo Pray, for the translation. And we've got our gold. We've got our gold. Yeah, so watch it in HD, Multi-Gun Man, or find your Blu-ray player. Agri says, are you sure it's not fool's gold? You should put an Aqua Regis spray on that machine to be sure. Wesley says, I can listen, can't type. Well, thank you, Wes, for still listening. And thank you, Joseph, again, for your super chat. Multi-Gunman says, call that machine the Draphosaurus Rex. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, hey there, what did I miss? We were talking about stuff, like we always do. And you missed me beat the level with the knights. We killed 90 knights, or 90% of knights with vacuums and spikes. Wesley, is that a bomb, or are you just happy to see me? Molting on Mrs. Kronos, I did not go on another Nazi rant. Speaking of Nazi rants, though, I almost did another rant, but it was just be too political to release a video, especially about it. But MSNBC, and if you guys watch Tim Pool, you probably already heard this because he already did this story. But yeah, some idiot at MSNBC paid to come on their show literally said that Donald Trump, even though he probably didn't know what he was doing, only lowered the flags at half-staff before the victims of the shooting so that he could raise them again to full height on today, August 8th, because August 8th is 8/8, which is 88, and 8 letters in Hitler. So, it's a symbol to white supremacists. Oh, and H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. So it's HH. It means Hail Hitler because it's 88. And that Trump, even if he didn't know what he was doing, even if he wasn't thinking about white supremacy at all, it was still a white supremacist dog call to raise the flags, to lower the flags to begin with, because they'd be raised back to full height today, because today is August 8th. So clearly Trump is either a Nazi or Trump is dog whistling to Nazis, and that the president needs somebody on his staff who understands what white supremacists look for, so that Trump could tiptoe around that, I guess. Where I'm like, no, okay? First off, there is no way in hell you will ever convince me that Trump purposely thought and said, hey, let's lower the flags so we can raise the flags on August 8th. This way, all the white supremacists that secretly love me will know, hey, I'm on your side, guys. No, that is crazy talk. And whether you agree with President Trump or not, I hope you recognize that as crazy talk. Even more crazy is the thought that we need to hire somebody. The government needs to pay somebody to just be there to supposedly know what white supremacists look for and then do the opposite. No, okay? You know what the best thing you can do about white supremacy or any racism is ignore it. Okay? I mean, you don't not ignore it, obviously, if it's happening to you. But you don't go out of your way to acknowledge them in any way whatsoever. And if you change your behavior because of them, then they've already won. Right? It's like terrorism. If you start changing your behavior, if you're afraid, you don't go out to the movies, you don't go out to shows, you don't go out to dinner, you don't go out shopping because you're afraid of terrorism, the terrorists already won. Okay? So if you stop putting flags to half-staff because you're afraid of white supremacists, then the white supremacists have already won. And I don't understand how somebody like this even gets on a mainstream news. And I thought that white robots were the craziest story of the week. And then I thought, no, this was clearly the craziest story of the week, because Hail Hitler and 8/8 and all this stuff, conspiracy for Trump. And then I was wrong again, because they upped it again. Somehow people got pissed that Trump-supporting conservatives went to Baltimore and cleaned up the garbage from Baltimore on their own time, volunteering their time, nothing asked, nothing whatever. They went with their own stuff. They picked up a load of garbage. And most people, I will grant you, most people, the mayor of Baltimore was very happy. The mayor of Baltimore was cordial, and he said, hey, we'll take help from anybody because we need it. And, you know, good for him. I don't know. I probably don't agree with much of what the mayor of Baltimore thinks, because I honestly don't know anything about him. But I would assume we're on political opposites. But hey, he was okay. Okay, he accepted the help. He was gracious Good for him. Don't have anything bad to say about the mayor of Baltimore in that regard. But the media went out of their way to find people and to write stories saying that this was just showing that the poor people can't take care of their own neighborhood because they needed a bailout by Trump supporters. And though they didn't say white Trump supporters, you could tell what they meant when they wrote the story. And it was such bullcrap because no, it's not that this caused people to say that the poor people couldn't take care of their neighborhoods. The fact that their neighborhoods were full of garbage is what was clear that those people couldn't take care of their neighborhoods. Now, I'm not saying they couldn't take care of their neighborhoods because they were poor. Okay, maybe there's a lot of disabled people, a lot of sick people. I don't know. There's probably plenty of reasons for why there's garbage on the streets. Probably, Baltimore probably doesn't even pick up half the garbage. Because what they said, they removed a lot of tires and televisions. Which probably means that public garbage in Baltimore doesn't pick up televisions or tires. So people don't know what the hell to do with them, so just throw them on abandoned street corners. So, yeah, that's probably causing your city to get garbage. Because you say, oh, we're not going to pick up televisions anymore because it's bad for the environment to throw out TVs. And then you get surprised that there's tons of televisions on the corners of Baltimore, making garbage. So that's probably what happened. And that's probably why they had picked up so many of them. But regardless of the reason, you can't fault people for going out, volunteering their time, and helping to clean up a neighborhood. And they did a good job. There were great pictures. The people there were happy. But the other people, the people far away, who hate Trump and hate conservatives and they can do no right, still wrote articles about how terrible it was that conservatives were volunteering their time and cleaning up a major inner city that was desperate for help. So that was actually the craziest story I read all week. And I'm sure it's only Wednesday, though I'm sure somehow by Friday, somebody... Oh, it's Thursday. Thankfully, it's Thursday. So maybe by tomorrow, someone will find a way to one-up even this latest story. So I'm saving my Class 1 grabber changes there. So, speaking of Trump, we've got to tear down this wall. Okay, it actually says tear down the barrier, but it is a wall. So, we need to tear it down. Hallelujah, Richie Poole. This level is for you, my friend. I've got to tear down the wall. Tear down 80%. Oh no, tear down the barrier, not 80%. Tear it all down. I wonder if that counts up there. If it doesn't, then it's not a big deal. Let's see. Let's go. No, not save. Not save. Open. What should we try? I think it's pretty standard now to try the Borg cube. The Borg cube is our first line of attack. And it seems like the Borg cube already disabled by those trees. Let's try. Yeah, the Borg cube is not making much headway. Oh, well, we got a little bit. We're getting a little bit. Okay, we might get it. We might get it. If we can make it through, I think all we've got to do is make it through the barrier. This is like the Great Barrier in the center of the galaxy. If you just don't believe it exists, you'll go through it. Come on! Come on, just a little more! Just a little more. The board cube must be the most versatile. Oh, so close. We did it! We did it! The board cube, and it's still going. And it's still going. Excellent. Board cube to the rescue once again. You will remember where you were when the wall fell. The board cube. The board cube saved us. Saved us all. Sassy, seriously. Oh man, there's a lot of comments. There's a lot of comments. Kronos' Bird of Prey, I may have a song for you. Multi-Gunman says, and I missed it, son of a bitch. Andrew says, more than a giraffe, it looks like an ostrich that is a flightless bird, just like Kurogan pilot. Hector, why are you being so mean? Kronos says, hey there, Mamo Prey. Mamo Prey is waving. I'm just hitting space so we don't get that constant noise. Extra says, Atris hides its head like Kurogan in Space Engineers do. Actually, Hector, with the video I'm going to release today, you guys will get an unprecedented look at the Kurogan ground base. So I imagine Turtistan will find us soon enough if they want to, but I warn them, many of our defenses are purposely not shown on the video. Actor says, Wesley, the server is down. And Kronos says, oh yeah, the numerologist. What a turd. You know what? I should pay Wesley to shut the server down when I stream so that I get more people to the streams. Richie Poole. Oh, Kronos says, what a turd. Richie Poole says, that contraption is actually kind of cute. It has personality. Thank you. Kronos says, Orange Man bad. Yes, Orange Man bad. Live with Matthew says, lol, internet came back on just to hear this hilarious Fox rant. Hector says, yeah, much better than the usual wood brick. Kronos says, what? Welcome back, Live with Matthew, I think. Richie Poole says, did he raise the flags today? I heard he was supposed to. I mean, not him personally, but... Kronos says, I could have triggered Bird. Dr. Alex says, nah, that's way too subtle dog whistling for Drumpf. Kronos says, rantometer is starting to spike. Actor says, yes, attributing hitting attentions and ideas to Trump is just silly. He can only do straight thoughts. Well, he certainly has other motives, but this is just ridiculous. Actor says, for a minute or two. Oh, for a minute or two. It was an insult. Kronos says, hey, Doc, Richie Poole says secretly love him, not so secret. Dr. Alex's dump is way more into the overt. Kronos says, I'm glad I didn't miss this. Mark Andy, welcome Mark Andy, says, Trump has Jewish grandkids, and the thing the internet has taught me is that Jews are hated the most by the usual suspects. Exactly. If you're going to tell me that neo-Nazis look up to Trump, or that Trump looks up to neo-Nazis, how did Trump let his daughter marry a Jewish person, not only a Jewish person, a very Jewish person, like he wears the yarmulke and all. And not only that, she converted to Judaism. So an actual neo-Nazi would never ever let that happen. And if they did, they would not speak to their kid again. Orthodox Judaism. Right? They would never let that happen. And if they did, they would disown their kid. Has Trump disowned Ivanka? Hell no. Ivanka is front and center. She has been the entire campaign. Okay? He hasn't disowned her. So Donald Trump must be the only neo-Nazi who loves Jews. And I'm sure somebody must think that. Like, well, yeah, he's a neo-Nazi who likes the Jews. That doesn't exist. Edgar says Sassy is nervously looking at Joe. Cronus is sassy, is scratching at the door, praying to run away. No. Dr. Alex says, and Kronos. Hey, Kronos. Actor says, man, that rant did a weird flex. Kronos says, Dr. Alex, sorry, can't hear you. It's getting loud around here. Multi-Gunman says, my wife and I went down for a minute. I'll watch the Blu-ray version of DS9 Doc. Thanks for the advice. No problem. I also said you could rent it from Amazon if you wanted to on HD. Actor says, from flags to garbage cans in Baltimore. Dr. Alex says, say again, Kronos. Kronos says, so how did we get from flags at half-mast to garbage? It was a different story. I was saying about how I thought the flags was the craziest thing I'd read all week, but then it turned out to be people cleaning up garbage are a problem. Multi-Gunman says there's garbage on the streets because Baltimore has a lot of Turtistani people. They are notorious for throwing garbage on the street. Exactly. Kronos says burn the witches. Agnes says maybe that's the reason all the TVs in the Picard trailer. Dr. Alex says I thought Drumps did it right all the time. Well, up until he started blaming video games for violence, yes. Kronos says I'm Thursday. Yeah, I was off. I was off by day. And he says it looks more like a fence. Well, whatever, fence, barrier, wall, whatever it is, we tore it down on this 8th day of August, secret Hitler Day. We did it. The Night's Watch is not impressed, says Mark Andy. Very good. Kronos says we don't need more education. Yeah, just another brick in the wall. And Wesley says bird rant. Yay. Actor says Joe, use a flying machine that breathes blue fire to bring down that ice wall. Another Game of Thrones reference. Richie Poole says tear down that wall. Kronos says sing it. Peter Quinn is the evening bird of prey and all. Welcome, Peter Quinn. Got home about a half hour ago and build a bridge in its place. Actor says hi, Peter. Oh, Richie Poole says and build a bridge in its place. Actor says hi, Peter. Kronos says needs explosives. Gunman says bird and his grabber, shaking his head. Actor says bird just makes a lot of garbage. Actually, that's very true. Peter Quinn says got some F family over from France, including a new cousin. Very cool. Kronos says, are you God? Are you God? What does God need with a spaceship? Dr. Alex says he may have run out of wheels. Mario Andy says make it through the barrier like a sperm. Kronos says why would bird need a starship? Exactly. Actor is haha Andy. Peter Quinn says great Aunt Helen, age 92, came and saw cousin Eric, who gave me a lift home. Throw some loving diversity at that wall, bird. That will tear it down, says Richie Poole. Well, Peter, it's great. Your great Aunt Helen, 92, came over. God bless her. Peter Quinn says marvelous evening. Yes, Kronos, and I certainly am God, says Peter. Peter says, well, at least you're honest. Peter's smiling. Wesley says AOC will one-up the crazy. She finds it her goal in life. Peter Quinn says Trump should personally raise the flags. The wounded and now Chives is doing it. The Ween did and now the Cries doing it. I don't know. Peter Quinn says, yeah, I heard you, Bird of Prey, talking about 8-8. Doesn't know it's a thing. Dr. Alex didn't know it's a thing. Dr. Alex says, yes, races are always consistent and logical. Kronos says, I like juice. Well, Dr. Alex, you're accusing the man, not you. I don't know your personal opinions. But the same people accusing him of literally being a neo-Nazi understand and know that he clearly has no hatred of Jewish people. So you're saying, well, then racists aren't always logical. No one's always logical. So that's really not an answer. Right? There's nobody on Earth that's 100% logical. Even Spock wasn't always logical. And he wasn't even playing a human. So to say, oh, well, just because somebody's not logical, that doesn't mean anything. Well, if you're going to call them a neo-Nazi or white supremacist, what is one of the main things about white supremacy? It's frankly, it's not liking the Jews. It's you know, if somebody is going to give a nod to Hitler about 8/8, then you have to explain to me why he's okay. Why does he like Hitler, but why does he also love his daughter? You know, clearly. Maybe too much. But, yeah. And you have to explain that to me. Because what I think it means is that not you, Dr. Alex, but people who tell me this, or people who espouse this, is that you just want to pick and choose the things that you like that make Trump look bad, but ignore all the things that make him look good. And then you just chalk it up to, well, not everybody is rational. But that's nonsense. Nobody's rational all the time. Mama Price says you can't love a child too much. I don't think you get it. Kronos says I like juice. Peter Quinn says what?
That's not love.
That's not a law?
No, I said that's not love.
That's not love, though. Peter Quinn says I'm not saying a word about Donnie and Ivanka. That's up to them. John Iraqi says Bird does not see stuff on the weekend. Well, you know, the news is a little less on the weekend. Yosef says, come for Besiege, stay for political rant. Reggie Poole says, Trump thinks his daughter is hot. He would never disown her. Peter says, thankfully, I have cider. Dr. Alex says, Peter, I also have cider. Kronos says, all in all, it's just another bird in the wall. And Peter Quinn says, good news, Dr. Alex. I was drinking the Coop's best red wine. Family home. Mark Ante, Secret Hitler, like Secret Santa. Okay, who gifted me the Cyclone B? Let's check this next level. Relic Frost. Steel. So we just have to steal that thing. Well, let's take the Borg cube in. Clearly something's going to happen. What are these, White Walkers? The ship is going up into the air. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Microphone is on. So, apparently, the laws of physics do not apply to this level. I'm going to try this again. I don't expect it to work, but let's just see what happened. What happens here? We've gone totally ET, and we're on fire. And we're on fire. Okay, so this is clearly not what we need. This is clearly not what we need. Let's open... I don't know. I don't think our grabber would even do it. I'm thinking we're going to have to go airborne. I'm thinking we're going to have to go airborne, but you know what? Let us see. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can get close. Maybe we can get close. Oh my god. Oh wow. We just freeze. What causes us to just freeze like that? Wow, just coming past. Wow, it's coming close. Just coming in causes us to freeze. Huh. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Okay, let's go back to the comments. Peter Quinn says this game seems like Command and Conquer, Bird of Prey. Really? Command and Conquer? Command and Conquer was a turn-based strategy game. Peter says, Kronos, I'll rectify. I play The Sims and Command and Conquer, so I'm a game god. And Peter Quinn says, oh, and Sim City. The Queens and the Charles, Bird of Prey, raising flags. Oh, I didn't know. I did not know they were raising flags today. I didn't know that they were secretly racist. Kronos is virtual god. Yeah, I'm not so worried for you now, Peter. Kronos is a logic extremist. Peter Quinn says, hello, Kronos. There's a theory that we are in a simulation. Joseph says, I love juice. Orange, as in Slav. Of course, with vodka. Kronos says, some people love blood sausage. People are weird. And Richie Poole says, Momo Pray 5 is so innocent. How sweet. Peter Quinn says, yeah, I hardly see any news on the weekend these days. Only on TV. I see it on Facebook, though. Kronos is lolling. Kronos says, for a moment, I thought the board cube actually flew. It did. It did fly. I mean, it flew, but not on purpose. Peter says, burn them, Bird of Prey. 5. John Araki says, Peter Quinn does not see stuff on the weekend, too. Dr. Alex says, some light reading for Bird, Cora, Hitler, open. I'm on the tablet right now, Dr. Alex. I'll try to read it later. Peter Quinn says, news on TV. Actor says, the laws of physics don't apply. This level was written by bad robot writers. And Dr. Alex says, see my last comment, which is a link. I can't follow this second. Peter Quinn says, lol, heck. Multi-comment says, fire. Fire. Beavis and Butthead. Anti-Trigger says, so I was out for a while. What did I miss? Don't tell him. Peter Quinn says, I can only play one player Command and Conquer. Bird, I can play an internet game, though. Cool. Kronos says, Anti-Trigger, oh, the same old ranting. Peter Quinn says, hey, Anti-Trigger. And everybody saying hello. Peter Quinn says, I love blood sausage, black and white pudding, ... Everybody saying hi to Anti-Trigger. John Araki says, does Anti-not see stuff on the weekend as well? Kronos says, Peter Quinn, I'm afraid to try those puddings. German Trekkie says, hey to Anti-Trekker. Welcome, German Trekkie. Rambling Canuck says, Anti-Trekker, did you get that survey from YouTube? Or was I the only one? Yeah, I didn't get it. Hello, German Trekkie. Peter Quinn says, ah yes, brother had trouble over someone was shot near him, so police had blocked the road. Wow. And Peter Quinn says they caught the gunman, thankfully. Kronos says liverwurst is good, and Peter Quinn says they are gorgeous. Kronos. Let's see. Can we fly in? Because we're freezing. We're freezing right here. This is not the right one to use. I don't know. This might need a custom solution. But let's take the bombs off. Let's take the bombs off, and maybe, just maybe, we can grab that thing with one of the mini grabbers on. Although I'm kind of afraid this whole thing will just freeze and fall apart as we get close. Okay. Okay, was it Z turns us on. And oh my god, we don't even go down, we just fall apart. Where do I steal it? I have to steal it and bring it. Wow, and bring it over there. So it's not just steal it. Oh man, this is clearly not gonna work. Yeah, I mean, I can't even get to it. Look at that. Gravity does not work. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? What do we have? What do we have? Could we hope Big Bertha? Big Bertha, could she just possibly accidentally cause those guys to move? Maybe it'll knock it. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. I hit the wrong button. I don't think it would work, but let's just try that again. Let's just try that again. No. No.
Just a good old boy.
Nobody. Nobody. Man, look at that thing fly. Look at that thing fly. Okay. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. No. Cancel. Cancel. Huh. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I'll be honest. Do I think we've got a chance in hell of beating this today? Maybe. Maybe, but it is a small chance. It's a small chance, and let's see. I gotta do some outside the box thinking. Okay, first we want a big base, a big bottom. Okay, a platform from which to build. This should be sufficient. Okay. And then we're gonna brace this up. And let's see. Hopefully. I don't want to get crazy with the bracing. I mean, that's probably already more than enough. But let's do that. Let's put down one level. You know what? What the hell? Since we're building it anyway, let's do it right. Let's use the suspension. The suspension bricks. I don't know how it would help, but I will assume the suspension could come in handy in ways I've yet to figure out. I'll set these to auto return, auto return, auto return, and auto return, and then we'll reverse these back ones by pressing F. Put the big powered wheels on. Okay. Okay. And I built it backwards. I built it backwards. Yep. Absolutely backwards. Okay, so I have to reverse all of these now. There we go. Are the wheels even heading the right direction? That turns left, that turns right, that turns left, forward, back, yes, okay, good, good. So my thought is to shoot a rocket with a rope on it and a grabber. Okay, that is the thought. So let's do this. We'll put this in front. Let us bring the vehicle down to the ground. Okay, cool. So now we're going to need a decoupler. A decoupler, which is J, though we're going to change it. We're going to change it. Okay, that sounded like the mail. Okay, then the mail was already here. Then that is the police coming to get me. I don't know who it is or what. Okay. So, grabbers. We need various grabbers. Those are under mechanical. Okay. Okay. Now we need rockets. We need the rockets. By the rockets, red glare. The bombs bursting in air. I'm wondering. Huh. I guess we'd be okay with that. We need to make some adjustments. We want this to fly for max. We want max thrust and no explosive. And it looks like Doomcock might be having trouble streaming because I've gotten the second notification about a Harvey live stream. And I know he's not using Google Hangouts anymore because they shut that down. So now he's figuring out something else, and there's a possibility he's still playing with it. Oh, I hope he gets it figured out, because I will want to listen to him once this is over, because he will certainly be streaming longer than I have left today. Okay. So we release this with 1. The rockets engage. Hopefully the rockets take it way over there. However, we then need a rope. We need a way to get it back. We need a way to get it back. So let's do this. We hope it does not fall down. I don't think it would, but let's brace it anyway. We need mechanical. We need the rope from here to there. So I have to let a lot of rope out and fire the rocket and hope we can grab it. Now I'm sure this is going to go off crazy. We're going to have to make adjustments. Am I really expecting this thing to go straight? Not at first. Not at first. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. How close can we get is the question, and we've got to be perfectly lined up. Oh, so much for thinking that. Apparently, okay, so here's what we got to do. We have to have a way of seeing where the freezing point is, so we know not to go any further. So in order to do that, we're gonna really, I can't go. Oh, I can back it up. I can back this up. Okay. Okay. So, oh no, now we're aimed down. We're aimed down. We need to be aimed up, if anything. Oh, which makes it good, which means we can aim up slightly by doing this. We're making this suspension really, I'm assuming less spring will mean it falls back down. And it did. So now if we make the front spring way tight, or strong, I don't know, maybe we will be aimed slightly up. Yes, we are aimed slightly up. That might just be enough. That might just be enough. So we'll now again try to get perfectly aimed at that thing. No, it's like lining up sights on a gun. If they line up slightly, that's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good. I think I like that. Okay, I like that. We are lined up pretty well. Now we go as close as we can get. Okay, there we go. We just lost the slightest bit. Okay, we can't go any further. So now I gotta hold down M for a hell of a long time. We're gonna get a lot of rope out. And Peter Quinn is saying I want a snowplow. I don't know about that, but we'll check. We'll check. We're gonna try this. Holding down M, and then I'm gonna press 1 to launch the rocket. Hopefully that's enough rope. I don't know. I'm crossing fingers. What? No, huh? I guess not. I guess not. Let's see. Maybe the cold is just too much. Too much for the rocket. Let's see what happens from this direction. What is that guy in the air? Wow. The rocket just falls down. The rocket is way too heavy. Okay. I was thinking about this, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. We can put these on. Let's try these at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Let's try these at a 45-degree angle. And this will probably be our last attempt for the day, and I'll read comments, and then I'll have to end it because I'll have to get ready for physical therapy. Okay. Okay, that's about as far as we're gonna go. I don't know. I don't know. A little bit more rope. Let's see. Well, I'll be honest. I know you're saying that sucked. But I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was terrible. I'm a little concerned that we're having trouble pulling it back. But yeah, I don't think that was actually as bad as I thought. That was actually surprisingly close. Okay. And we're able to pull it back. So the ice cold really doesn't affect the rope. The ice cold doesn't affect the rope. We're only, wow. I would say this was actually far more successful than I thought it would be. I think we got to try it again. We got to try it again. We got to see just a little bit, make some slight adjustments to the angle of the rockets, and I think we might be good. I know I said this would be our last try, but I'll be honest, I wasn't even expecting anything close to that level of success. And you say, what success? You didn't get it. I know we didn't get it, but we almost got it. And almost getting it is a lot better than not getting it. Unfortunately, I think our freeze detector has already fired. Okay. Okay. We get slightly closer. Slightly closer. Okay. I should have been holding down M this whole time. Okay, we gotta let that rope out. We gotta let that rope out. Yes, it's turning. It's turning. Okay. Now, let's see. How close does this actually get? How close does this actually get? Oh, man, we were so close. We were so close. Oh, maybe we can get it. Maybe we can get it. We can bring it in. Oh, I should, if I had started reeling it in. Oh, it fell off. It fell off the rope. It fell off the rope. I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I've got it. 2 ropes. 2 ropes. 2 ropes are better than 1. Okay. Let's... There we go. Now, if 1 rope breaks, we might have the 2nd rope. Also, we could double the rockets. We can double the rockets' red glare. For sure. For sure. Okay, now this is really gonna be the last attempt for today. Weapons. Rockets. Okay, we gotta change the grabbers to deactivate on 1. The other one deactivates on V. You know what? Let's deactivate it on 2. And then these have to launch on 1. Okay. Yeah. So that one's on 1. No, we don't want these to detach. I'm sorry. We do not want these to detach. Yeah, these will detach on V, which we probably don't need. We want these to launch on 1. We have the decoupler is 1. Yes. Now we have these. Now we want these to go for as long as possible, as far as possible, and with 0 explosive charge, as far as hard, and 0, as far as hard, and 0, and again this should be 1, as far as hard, and 0. Now this also needs to be 1. This also needs to be 1. Okay. Now we turn these to be 45 degrees. There we go. There we go. Now if I wanted to type in like a more precise number, like 38 degrees or something, I could. But 45 is a good estimate for now. Huh. What? These two things just fell off. They fell off. Why are they falling off? What? Oh, for some reason they were detaching with the mouse click. These are supposed to be attached with V. 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 Okay. There we go. Okay. Way too much. Way too much. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, we are extending the rope. We're moving ever so slightly forward. Okay. We've lost. Okay, there we go. There's absolutely no more forward we could go. Launching rockets. Pulling it in. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? That wasn't terrible. We went too high. And god damn it, I know we said that was the last one. But I can't really be expected to stop it now. Can I? 38 degrees. I'm only saying 38 because I said 38 before. So, 38, 38. Did they all change to 38? And if I changed it to 22, would I notice them moving? I don't think they moved. I don't think they moved. No, I don't want another rocket. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I can type in what I want it to be, and then they will change to it. So 38. No. Well, whatever. You know what? No, I don't want that to move. Okay, whatever. It's not going to be straight. But you know what? We don't have time. We don't have time for this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, launching the rocket. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? Okay, whatever. But we're close. We are so close. We will get it next time. Let me get to the comments and then we will call it a day here because I do have to get ready. Lot of comments. Lot of comments. Wow. I'm still headed back. Still going back. Okay, I may not get all the comments today, guys. Anti-Trigger says, Rambling Canuck, I got a couple of surveys from YouTube about a month ago. German Trekkie says, how are you doing? Well, I'm doing good, German Trekkie. How are you doing? Dr. Alex says, summary for Bird of Prey 5. Hitler made exceptions for at least one Jewish family. Proof by exception. German Trekkie says, oh, Besiege, that's a cool game. Thank you. Yes, I enjoy it. I know I'm about 4 years behind in gaming, but hey, better late than never. Corona says, Peter, I was making a bad attempt at a quote from a movie, Groundhog Day. I missed it. Anti-Trigger says, breaking news confirmed Dr. Alex is defending Hitler. YouTube will be banning Dr. Alex from the internet. Richie Pools says they raised the flag today at the business complex where I work. I wonder if they are racist. I think so, Richie. You should call the Washington Post and MSNBC. Chrono says Dr. Alex. Wow, just wow. Multi-Gunman says Dr. Alex is Kurogan. Of course, he defends Hitler. I think I will point out he wasn't defending Hitler. He was actually trying to make Trump look worse. So I think YouTube will give him a pass. Peter Quinn says, oh, Danny Trejo saved a baby from an overturned car yesterday. No idea who that is. Anti-Trigger says, true multi-gunman Kurogans look at Hitler as a role model. Well, you know, Anti-Trigger, it was like that Patterns of Force, TOS episode. Right? If you could just take the killing out of the Nazis, you know, they did make good highways. Actor says, well, he liked a couple of, killed a couple of billions. I would say that's not exactly balanced. He liked a couple and killed millions. I would say it's not exactly balanced. Chrono says, I can see Trejo doing something like that. I don't know who Trejo is. Alexa, who is Danny Trejo?
Danny Trejo is an American actor and voice actor who has appeared in numerous Hollywood films, often as a villain or an anti-hero. His films include Con Air and Desperado. Con Air.
He was the villain in Con Air and other movies. I don't have a face for it. Cancel! Alexa, cancel! God damn it. Okay, he's an actor. Peter Quinn is lolling at Anti-Trekker. Multi-Gummins is Anti-Trekker. Kuroga is the Fourth Reich. Richie Pools is lunchtime over, so it's back to work for me. Bye, everyone. Take care, Richie Pool, although I know you've left already. Peter Quinn, just remember about Trejo that he's on the Flash at the moment. Which means he's woke. Actor says another failed flight bird, yes. Kronos is the Dukes. I assume referring to my ringtone on my cell phone. Actor says it's raining drills. Hallelujah, I think. Dr. Alex's anti-trigger may not realize it, but I was highlighting the inconsistency of racists. Even top Trump of the pack. Yes. Trump is the most racist person ever. Actor says drat. Peter Quinn says, did you see the pic in the direct message anti-trekker of Bird of Prey? Actor says cold hand not do not well type. Cold hands do not type well. Peter Quinn says, did you get your Jeep back, Bird of Prey? What Jeep? I don't have a Jeep. Not anymore. In real life. I mean, in the game, I can always bring up a Jeep in the game, but it's not going to do anything. Not in this level. John Iraqi says, first we want a big bottom. And he quotes me. Dr. Alex's Chrono says, no excuses, though. Dr. Alex's Bird wants a big bottom. Agner says, big bottoms equals stability, yes. And the tracker says, I saw that, Peter, but that at pick is clearly not Bird, too thin. Chrono says, I'm never consistent. Multi-Gunman says, Dr. Alex, everyone wants a big button, I hear. There's a prescription drugs for that. Agner says, maybe you are consistent in being inconsistent. Shronmore says, greetings, Bird of Prey 5, Mamo Prey 5, and fellow nerds. Welcome, Shronmore. Mama Prey's waving. Chrono says, maybe I'm just a racist. I think that's what it is. We're all racists. Peter says, lol, anti-tracker. Edgar says, click, 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 click. Shronmore says, and greetings to Sassy. Chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Yes, Sassy. Sassy is asleep. But thank you, Shronmore. Multigun Mrs. Chronos, everyone's racist, just ask the millennials and the SJWs. Chronos says, so you're an engineer, Bird? Yeah. Well, Dr. Alex says, whoa, I'm mind blown. Edgar says, electrical engineer. Exactly. Peter says, seems like something Bird of Prey would do even with a Jeep just passing anti-trucker. Edgar says, not vehicle engineer, much less aerospace engineer. Oh, that is true. I am neither a mechanical engineer nor an aerospace engineer. Shromor says, and sassy Vigalcia of Karoga. Chrono says, I prefer not to ask the Mills and the SJWs anything. Dr. Alex says, or Avenue Q. Chrono says, Shromor, you forgot Dog of Thunder. Multi-Gunman says, Kronos, that's a good policy. Block them out completely like you're passing a nut house. Show more Kronos. How about Thunder Queen of Karoga? That's not bad. Actor says, it's the Ostrich Draft MK2. I gotta name this thing before we leave. Doggus of Thunder, asks Kronos. Shramor says, can't stay watching TV show with wife, but wanted to stop by and give the stream a like. Oh, thank you, Shronmore. Kronos says, Shronmore, fine, you do your thing. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Everybody says goodbye to Shronmore. Shronmore says, Kronos, Doggus of Thunder, it is. Agnes says, leave us to watch a soap opera. Yep. See ya, guys. Kronos says, Thunder Queen of Karoga isn't bad. A multi-gunman says, Shromore, see you later. Okay. Actor says, it's because the gases. I'm sure Mamo Prey knows opposite to what Joe says, that most of them are from Joe, not Sassy. Actor says, stiffen the front suspension. I did. Thank you. Thank you, Actor. Dr. Alex's Bird Streams is doing a Mad Max Headroom. Birdstream is doing a max headroom. Peter Quinn says, you want a snowplow. I don't know, see how a snowplow would help. Is that really what helps? And Dr. Alex says, is YouTube just generally broken? No, they've made an exception for you, Dr. Alex. Chrono says, fine here, refreshing sometimes helps. Actor says the stream is running fine for him. Joe lost his mast, it broken off, yes. Chrono says, although YouTube is broken from the inside. Peter says, I was having a few connection problems when selecting videos for later, Dr. Alex. Dr. Alex says, must just be me, everything is fine now. That's what happens when you make excuses for Hitler. Actor says, burn it with fire. Peter says, as you say, I got an hour ago, Dr. Alex. Chrono says, you just can't. You can just blame Trump, Dr. Alex, yes. Peter Quinn says, oh, there's a new Endgame deleted scene that's on YouTube today. Well, that's cool. Actor says, aim better, bird. Chrono says, that was close. Peter Quinn, it's hilarious. Tony Stark at his best. Well, why didn't they put it in the movie? Actor says, 3 Wrongton not great. 3 Runtgen not great, not terrible. Multi-Gunman says, Kronos, according to the media, everything is Trump's fault. Ironic, they've got it backwards. Most things are actually their fault. Dr. Alex says, Peter, it's really freezing badly now. Actor is asking if he's on a phone or a computer. Peter Quinn's Bird of Prey video is fine for me, Dr. Alex, thank you. Kronos says, Multi-Gunman, blasphemy. Multi-Gunman says, the video kept freezing up and lagging on me. It's fine now. Anti-Trigger says, almost getting it is a lot better than not getting it. Bird. You don't realize that almost getting it is not getting it. But it's better than not getting it. Actor says Frostbite is a biatch. Peter's on a PC. Chrono says Anti-Trigger, you putting that into the annals of Bird of Prey 5 quotes. Actor says, well, indirect hit, we're so close. J-Boss 119, what's up, people? What's up, J-Boss? Actor says maybe with 2 rockets or more. Yes, that's what I ended up doing. John Araki says it fell off the rope. Don't bend over to pick it up. This isn't prison. The Multi-Gunman says, Kronos, yeah, that small called me alt-right, racist, homophobic, misogynistic, evil white man for saying that. Leftists are so predictable, lol. Kronos says activate those crotch grabbers. Peter Quinn wants to ask the Multi-Gunman how predictable he is. Peter Quinn says, here we go, education time again. Okay, shields up, says Peter Quinn. Multi-Gunman says me first after you. Okay, I think they're in a personal conversation. Actor says, after all that preparation, that thing better work out. I knew it wasn't. Peter Quinn's Multi-Gunman, how all the left is predictable. Well, you have to ask. Multi-Gunman says, Kronos, you're evil. Lol. Actor is lolling. Peter Quinn says, Hearth starth the lesson. Anti-Trigger says, is it wrong? I love when Bird asks why something happened. Is it wrong? I love it when whenever Bird asks why something happened. I don't think it's wrong. It's weird, but it's not wrong. Actor says, sorry Peter, I was watching the stream. What lesson? Just a random comment. Okay. Corona says, Anti-Trigger, I don't know. I'm still getting over the fact that I'm evil. Okay. Multi-Gunman says, you almost had it, Bird. Yeah. Actor says, I knew you would make another attempt. Then you know me well. Actor says, typing degrees too precise for a Klingon. Whatever. Kronos is over 700 illegals arrested in largest ICE raid in over a decade. Take that, biatches. Actor is lolling. Multi-Gunman is giving thumbs up to Kronos. Kronos is Multi-Gunman on the left. No, okay. Actor says it was one of those infamous caravans or directly a whole condo. I'm guessing if it was 700 arrested by ICE, it was like a crackdown at a business or in a city. So it wouldn't have been a caravan. Peter says, I'll send you a copy of Tennis Times in the post, Multi-Gunman. Cronus says, Bird of Prey 5, what's your next sing-along day? Well, tomorrow should be a bed live stream, so I could probably sing tomorrow. If I know what I'm going to sing. Multi-Gunman says it's a Dodge Caravan. Peter says Danny Trejo, Latin actor, Bird of Prey, vampire, and Dusk Till Dawn. Well, I've never seen Dusk Till Dawn. You tell him, Alexa. Cancel, for the love of God. Anti-Tracker says Danny Trejo is a Mexican, not a Mexican. Nobody said he was a Mexican, Anti-Tracker. Why would you even bring that up? Agnes says Bird needs to see his face to recognize him. That's probably true. No, she did not self-destruct. I did not tell her to shut off, woman. Or shut up, woman. The Flash is pretty pro-El Witten, not woke. Really? I heard it was like the most woke thing on TV. On the most woke network. Dr. Alex says top Trump racist is Hitler, says the silly bird. Do you guys not have top Trump's game in the U.S.? I've never heard of it. And then Peter says, okay, Anti-Trigger, he's Latino Mexican then. And yes, he can. Ed just says, Peter and Alex, have you watched Doomcock Rumors on Doctor Who today? I did, even though I don't care about Doctor Who. I'm curious as to whether that rumor actually comes true or not. I know Chinabol and Jody are saying there's a Christmas episode. They need to get rid of Chinabol and get Neil Gaiman, says Peter. Peter says Bird of Prey, they couldn't put everything in. Well, if it was his best moment, you would think they could find a way. Peter says Shark attempts to shave Rocket Rabbit, laughing. And oh my god, did he really just say that? And Kronos is lolling. Multi-Gunman says, yes, he did lol. Kronos says, oh, that was hilarious. Multi-Gunman is lolling. Oh my, what did I say? What did I say? Peter Quinn is lolling at Multi-Gunman. Multi-Gunman is smiling. Dr. Alex is actor, yep, and he commented on it. And you need a shorter YouTube name. And you still need a shorter YouTube name. Wesley says, later everyone. Later Wes, says Kronos. Wes, is Bird still talking? Yes. Kronos says, if you call this talking, then yes. For the actor, I can tag you now. I'm using Alt and E for the accent. Very cool. Dr. Alex says, that's how. I would usually just copy and paste when I had to tag actor. Kronos says, wow, Bird, you haven't seen From Dusk Till Dawn. No, I have not. I've heard of it, but I don't even know what it's about. Go watch Dusk Till Dawn today, Bird. I will see, Peter. I don't know. Multi Gunman, Dusk Till Dawn is a must watch. I'll have to take a look at it, I guess. Andy Triggers says, Bird, the Mexican can't joke is a quote he said in the film Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Okay. Actress Doomcock says that BBC is reverting everything about Doctor Who. Peter Quinn is also demanding I watch Dusk Till Dawn today. Excuse me. Multi Gunman says watch the two Manchetti movies. Oh, is that the guy from the Manchetti movies? Then I know who you're talking about. Yes, that guy. Oh yeah, he's cool. Okay, I'll watch that movie. Yeah. Okay, now I know. He's not a villain. He's just misunderstood. Peter Quinn says it's almost 10 p.m. Actor said, "Oh, once the Manchetti movie is one Manchetti movie is a Manchetti too much." I know who that is. And Dr. Alex put in a links to top trumps. Peter says, "Ah yes, Anti-Trigger. Been a while since I saw that." Peter's gonna log off now. Have been a long day. Take care, Peter. Have a good night. Multi-Comments says Ector, Blasphemy, Machete 1 and 2 are B-movie gold. Chronos says later, Peter. Anti-Tracker says Bird. What we're all lolling about was that you acknowledged that almost getting it is the same as not getting it, but then you said it's better to almost get it than not get it. Yes, I agree. Peter says good night, Bird of Prey, Mount Prey and all. Good night, Peter. Dr. Alex says Alt-D doesn't work for me. Opens the edit window. Actor says there's another one that starts with an H. Manchetti. Manchetti. Machete. Dr. Alex says you still have to suffer one more season of Chinball Whitaker Bullocks, though. And a trigger, he's not a villain, he's just misunderstood, you know, like I did not say that! You added, that is not a quote, Anti-Tracker. Multi-Gunman says there's no N in Machete, Bird, lol. Machete. Okay, I got it, Machete. Actor says it's machete, it's a Spanish word, not French. Multi-Gunman says to Peter Quinn, have a good night. And to all of you guys, let's pick a name. Let's pick a name. What is this thing? And purpose is to steal, and it's going to use rockets. Let's give this thing a descriptive name. The we'll call this the Rocket Rama, like Rocket-O-Rama. The Rocket Rama. We will load this next time on Besiege, which might be Sunday, or it might be some other day. We will see. We will see. I'm definitely going to want to try in this. The Rocket Rama. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. It's not going to be called the Wheeled Penis. Or the Thing longer. No. Okay, now you guys are just being mean. Take care. Qapla. And I'll see you guys on Anti-Trekker's stream tonight. The cold. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything BirdoPrey5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media. The cold finger was actually pretty good, but it's already named. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care. It's not the Ass Blaster Supreme. Multi-Gunman. Cold Fingerer is pretty good, I gotta say. I was Ector? Yeah, Ector, thank you. And no, Dr. Alex. It's not the Wheeled Penis.